Now, what's going on, everybody? I do have some invites sent out. Whether they worked or not, I have no clue. It's gonna be a slow night anyway. Got sorting to do. Been sorting off and on all day, so we're gonna see if anybody pops in. If not, I'm gonna continue sorting, and I'll leave this thing running and keep the best eye I can on the chat. What's up, Iceberg? What you been up to, buddy? It's getting close to Halloween, so everybody's probably out doing the Halloween party. I hear that, Iceberg. I'm in the sorting stage now. And kind of crazy the last few weeks on the building part of it. Got a lot done in the city. I need to do an update. I keep forgetting to do it. I'll be back and forth from here and we're putting bricks away. So like I said, I'll keep a close eye on the chat. I got some invites out. Hopefully some people pop in. I gotta get through stuff like this. This is bag 3. I couldn't tell you what it goes to. I have no clue. And I got a bag 6. I have no clue. What set you get? Minifigure collector. Well, the plan is get through some of this sorting so I can see what it is I have to buy. Be ready for my show in January. Iceberg's Brick Universe in Louisville, Kentucky. My home show. Robbie said he got a first order Spitus battle pack. I know nothing about Star Wars. Oh my goodness, I got to answer that one. Let me put these few away and then I'll sort those. That way I don't have to get up. Up, Ralph. Ralph, why do you not have a hammer? All right. 9 people watching. Talk in the chat or jump in here. Come on, guys. Should still have your info, Iceberg. I'll get you an invite. Who's at the Hangouts, Iceberg? Maybe some of my invites ain't working. But dude, you Yeah, I watched it, Ralph. Didn't go off till almost 4 in the morning my time. Crazy game. That's for sure. All right, Iceberg buddy, take your time, no hurry. I ain't going nowhere. They scored yet tonight? Zero, zero. Oh, Iceberg.
Here for a bit. What's going on there? Feeling good, man. I haven't talked to you in a long time, man.
I can't hardly hear you, man.
Let me fix it. Hold on a sec. Yeah.
You're good now.
How you feeling, man? How you been?
Hanging in there, man. Can't can't complain.
Yeah, man. Brick Universe out there, man. Huh? You home? That's that. I remember you had took some pictures a while back.
Yeah, they come. This will be their third year. They come every January.
Uh huh.
It's 10 minutes from the house.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So when I say home show, I mean home show.
You can't beat that, because like carrying Lego from here to there. Yeah, I mean I get it.
Yeah, I mean I don't have to make no special arrangements or anything like that. Jump in the car. If I can't get it all in one load, it's 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got you, man. I got you, brother. I got you.
Oh man, what's that?
Ah, something I've been working on a little bit. Took some stuff down, and
I
then
was
saw something that I like, and so I'm trying to trying to create it from a video game.
you take down your Avengers Tower.
Yeah, I did. I did. It kind of rubbed some people the wrong way, so I decided to take it down, and then and so what I'm doing now is I'm building a different Avengers Tower, the one off of PS4, the Spider-Man game.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm working that one. Um, so
Well, at
it's
least
coming
it's
out
still
pretty.
gonna be. At least it's still gonna be Avengers Tower.
Yes, you can never go wrong with a Avengers Tower. You can never go wrong with that.
I mean that one was your build, man.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I just it kind of broke my heart to break, but I needed to save the dough, man. I needed to save dough on it, man, because it was just it was either keep it, buy a whole bunch of more pieces for a new piece, or just break it down, man. But
I,
um, so
I hear that.
yeah, saved a lot of money just breaking it down.
Oh goodness, you had that. I seen the tower at Philly, right?
That was the Wayne Tower. I didn't bring the Avengers. I didn't bring the Avengers with me to Philly, but yeah, that was the Wayne Tower. Yeah.
Yeah, I know all about that money. That's why I'm sorting.
Yeah, it's sorting is it is a pretty rough thing that I just haven't gotten into yet. I probably should. I probably can find pieces a lot faster, but I'm hard headed like that.
Well, the thing is now, man, I have no more space in the city. It's full of buildings.
Uh huh.
So pretty much now it's just detailing.
Okay. Okay.
What's up, OB?
Oh,
Somniac Shiny's in the chat. So like, I know I need some more the reddish brown tiles for the railroad track. I need some of the 1x1s.
uh huh.
And I know I got some because I bought so many.
Yeah.
It got mixed in with stuff that ain't been sorted, and I'm gonna take a couple weeks and sort and see what I can find. And if I have to buy it, I have to buy it. But hopefully, I don't have to buy it.
Yeah, it hurt the pockets a little bit, man. It does. It hurts your pockets just a little bit.
Sidewalks. I put sidewalks down. Uh, I'm good on the tiles. Maybe not so good on the jumpers for the minifigs. I mean, it's just little stuff. If I have to buy it, I have to buy it. You know, it's not. We're not talking hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, but
Uh huh.
still, rolling up on the first of the year, new modulars come out. I want new trains. I mean, I just got.
You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused, man. It's about the builds, man. Everything else will come later.
Oh, Bricks for Chris in chat. Says, I may have.
Let's see.
I get with you. Figure out how many I need.
I miss that dude, man. Oh man, y'all was a hoot up in Philly, man.
I miss hanging out with him. We talk on a regular basis, but
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah. So, yeah, man, you gotta step away from the sets, man. Buying the sets, man, because that kills your pockets, man, for the builds.
I haven't bought anything in. Wow, actually,
Uh huh.
but I'm running out of everything. My sealed set, 7, 8 stuff that I shouldn't have bought. I bought it because it was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I've been conserving all that I can.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I like spending, man. I can't help it. I can't help it. I find myself working like 2, 3 jobs, man, just to cover my spending.
Did Did you go back to work as a police officer, or was you just doing something special?
No, I'm actually back as a police officer, but what I do now is I don't take calls. I'm more into like community services and stuff like that. So I make youth programs, like after school programs, youth programs, stuff like that. Um, so I got a desk job. I got a gun, but I got a desk job. You know, so
That's it.
it's
Give the guy at the desk a gun.
right, right, yeah. There's dangerous people on the other side of the desk that they are.
Man, there's dangerous people everywhere. They just had a shootout at a Kroger too far from me.
Oh yeah. Oh
Couple
man.
couple days ago.
Jeez. Yeah, man. The world's not safe no more, man. It just I don't know, man. Yeah.
As Hoosier, if it helps, I haven't purchased any box sets since May.
Ah, there you go. See that? But you know what? Honestly, well, there's some good stuff out, but I mean, honestly, it just wasn't some stuff that I would be interested in. So I kind of just it's been easy to kind of stay away from the box sets for me for right now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I want the trains, but heck, we all know they ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
No. Plus, I think they all in the habit of recreating sets anyway now. So
And of course, I'm gonna get the new modular when it comes out. I think the
yeah.
last
What is it supposed to be? I mean, do you know anybody know? Like any
no,
hints?
nobody knows, but I like that picture that was the guy made. It's somebody's mock. I can't remember who it was, but it was like a post office or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And they just planted the picture on a box to make it look like the modular.
Okay.
And the guy commented on it on Instagram and said, "I guarantee you this ain't the next modular. It's my personal mock." And but that build looked pretty cool, so I would love to see that, which we pretty much know we're not going to. But
Right. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be, man. Um, you know what? They might kind of jerk you around and you remember when they were making the diner and the guy said, I guess the creator said that they was originally supposed to make a what was a car dealership and they ended up turning the car dealership into a diner. It probably ended up being a car dealership that looks
and as
like a
long
diner.
as long as it's a useful building and something I can make bigger, maybe.
Hmm. Oh, we know you could do that. We know you could do that.
And I hate sorting.
Yeah. I tell myself that I don't own enough Lego to sort, so I don't sort.
Yeah, brother from
So,
another brick in the chat. What's up, buddy? Shiny says you guys didn't see the pictures yet. They've been leaked since last year.
oh yeah, what is it
News to
then?
me.
We're talking about the modular. What is it? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's news to me. I didn't figure minifigure collector would know. Is is there pictures of the new modular, Robbie?
Oh yeah, minifig collectors in the chat. He did end up winning that whole thing with the I guess the tournament, the trivia.
I don't think they finished it,
Oh
but I could be wrong.
yeah, because it's tough. I'm trying to catch up with stuff because he's been having a regular 9 to 5 like Monday through Friday, and then they infringe on your weekends. It just it's been I've been missing a lot of streams.
Man, there's so much going on with everybody in the community. Guys down there in Florida, man, I hit so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't. Well, I mean, I know that some folks up here from Ellicott City went through a bad flood and stuff like that, and I mean, it's minor to what folks going on down there, man. Um,
How's your boy doing? Classic. He went through a flood, didn't he? A flash flood or something?
yeah, but this is his season. He's usually on the road, so he went once they open up the stores to get your stuff out. He cleaned the store out, but I think he's back up there. He's got like an upstairs store, so he wasn't hit as bad as other stores were hit.
That's good. Brick Builder T fall in the chat. Shiny said Just kidding on the modular. Iceberg said it. Car dealership is what I was thinking.
Yeah, because he said it in the on the YouTube channel that they had or whatever when they were talking about it. And he was because the diner was originally supposed to be a car dealership, so it's just easy, like, why reinvent the wheel when you already got something lined up for the next, for the next thing.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm just saying, I could be wrong, I could be wrong.
Somniac said it's going to be a wah.
Uh,
I need
I
to
miss
build.
Wawa.
Oh man, I would love to have. You're closer to one than I am, but I'd love to have one here.
I used to do the Wawa religiously, man. The Sizzlies to the hoagies, the whole bit, man. But
I'd
it's
be disappointed if none of them invites I sent out worked.
you're probably right. People are, like, out doing their Halloween thing. You know, I know I got one coming up next week.
Well, this is the last weekend before Halloween, right?
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, but like some towns do their stuff a little bit early.
Yeah.
You know, you you doing anything? You doing anything at your house for Halloween? I mean, you watching some trick or treaters handing out candy?
Uh, I'm gonna take the my two youngest, Nate. He's just
Hmm.
he surpassed the age of being able to go, so he can't go this year.
Ah, okay, okay.
But they went Thursday night. They went to
Hmm.
places around that was doing uh, inside trick or treating. So we always try to take them to a couple places like that in case the weather's too bad to actually get them out and take them trick or treating.
Okay, okay.
Of course, my 5-year-old boy, he's been jacked up on candy for 2 days.
Oh man,
His
yeah.
wife says, I don't know why he's been so bad today. So we ain't ate nothing but candy for 2 days.
That that'll do it. Get that burst of energy. You make them turn them into a hawk. That'll do it. Yeah, I'll probably end up eating all the Lego Spidey's candy.
I got on Hope Castle's stream last night, and ended up eating a whole bag of almond joys while
Ugh.
I was there.
At least you're halfway right, because you got the nuts in there, and that's healthy, in the coconuts, right? So that, I mean, you halfway right, right? Count for something. Yeah.
Wait.
So the almighty Brick Smith, man, he prophesized that this was going to be the last year for Philly Brick Fest, man. I'm scared, man. That's like, you know, what happens after that?
Find a new show. I mean, that's the only thing we can do if that's the truth.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
And try to find one where makes it easier on everybody.
Hmm.
You know, I'm going to guess it would either be Chicago.
Okay,
That's,
okay.
that's Brickworld's big one, right?
Yeah, that's a huge one, man. That thing is super major. I like to go.
And then Brick Fairs, their big ones, Virginia, right?
Yeah, yeah. Virginia's a big one, and it's closer to me. So
And then I guess the Brick Universe is Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City. Okay, okay.
So I guess it would be one of them three.
Yeah.
If you want it to be a, you know, a big one that's more than 2 days.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Bricks for Chris says, rumor there is a new show coming.
Mm-hmm.
I like Ralph's idea. He said after Philly, we'll have to make our own community show that we all go to.
See, Brick for Chris, he like the suspense. He leave you hanging, man. Leave you hanging. That's messed up,
No,
man.
not Chris. He would never do that.
Leave you hanging. Tell you half the information, man. That man knows something. He ain't telling.
I could care less as long as it's somewhere we all can get to.
Right. Yeah, because you figure the cost of it is it's even though like Philly for me was easy cost. It was kind of easy,
Yeah,
but
it's only what, a couple hours for you?
yeah. I mean, it's too long to be driving back and forth, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's only like it's definitely only a couple hours, like probably three, if that.
No,
Two.
you don't have
Three.
to take extra days for travel.
No.
It's 10-hour drive for me, so it's 1 day up, 1 day back.
Yeah, you and Haley, just I can't see how Haley used to make the trip. Like it was just
We're all so scattered, so if we went somewhere else, we can't please everybody. It's all
yeah.
closer for somebody than it is.
Oh yeah, it's always that way. Yeah. Well, I hope there's something. I hope there's something. So because it'd be messed up if it goes away and there's nothing.
Yeah, I agree. If not, I'm just going to start taking lots of vacation and going and knocking on people's doors. Hey man, I'm here for the weekend.
Right, that's it. I would definitely like to go to one of the West Coast shows just to go see, man, because it seemed like, the Midwest, the West, those shows are like mega shows out there.
Uh, I thought I seen on Instagram today. Agents of Mock, aren't they at Bricks LA right now?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Was it like LA? Yeah, Brick LA or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Chris got the inside info, man. He got the inside. You got to be part of the mafia, man, to get that inside info, man.
He said maybe in a post show. Chris, don't make me go to post show early.
he one of the good fellas, man. Chris is one of the good fellas, man. Get that inside information.
Iceberg, you give up on the ghost?
No, I haven't. I'm getting closer, but as closer I've been getting, I have been posting less so I can do a video when I'm done. And then yeah, so I haven't given up on it. It's still going. I probably got like about 80% of the pieces already ordered, so it's just putting the stuff together.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's light.
Yeah, Brick Builder Keyfall. I expanded it. I didn't go real big. I basically just doubled it. That's all. Didn't go no higher. Just doubled it. Went easy with that one. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it.
I need to do that. Yeah, man. I seen your last video update, man. It's looking pretty good, man. You got a lot of space. I see you got a lot of space going on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's full. It's full. So when I get done with this show and my home show in Philly,
Hmm.
all that'll stay packed up, and I'll start be like Chris, start a new section.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the only one in my collection that I haven't expanded that I want to is the detective's office.
Okay. That would be pretty awesome too, because if you expand the, I know Haley didn't Haley make her pool house into like a bar or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, that would be cool to expand. Well, you know keep the pool, but then like expand it to like a bar or something like that,
But
or maybe like a lodge.
I'm
With the
not going to do
alcohol.
nothing to my fire brigade. Not going to do nothing to my greengrocer.
Oh yeah, some sets you got to keep classic, you know.
Yeah. Plus, I don't want to put the money in it. My God, that would take
The sand green will kill you, man.
both arms and half a leg.
Yeah, that sand green to hurt your pockets. Mm. So you heard from speaking down south there, Florida. You heard from Jamie. I seen a little bit of the post, but not much.
From Brick, have I heard from Brick Jams?
Yeah.
I talked to him day before it hit,
Uh huh.
and he was in good spirit. And then I seen the video that Julian posted,
Right.
and I can't believe that he said it might be a year before he moves back in his house or something like that.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. Jeez.
2 or 3 months before they restore electricity.
Hmm. Man, that's unfortunate, man.
Brick Builder Chief Paul says, "Me too. I'm working with the interior now. I got 2 downtown diners for my parents for my birthday. Yeah, that's all I did was 2. Dominic said something about a cigar shop. Did I miss something?
Oh, he's talking about the detective's office. Nah, I'm not in the disco. It breaks down. I'm not in the disco. Nah, man, this light. I need to change this bulb. That's what I need to do. I need to change this this bulb on the ceiling.
And Bricks for Chris says, not if you know someone with extras laying around. No, I know where the extras are, but man, my bill just keeps going up and up and up and up and up.
Right.
I would like to take it taller, though. I'm not going to lie.
What's that?
I would like to take the diner taller. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I think the Donald's it's a who I'm lying. I'm not lying to nobody. I don't like the diner, man. It's just something about the shape. It just something about the shape. When I think of a diner, I think of like Seinfeld, like that corner diner in New York City. That's what I think, man. I it just I don't know.
Yeah, you can ask Chris. I had the diners for a while.
Mhm.
Didn't build them because I didn't know how I wanted to build them. I let Erica build one the right way, but
Mhm.
I looked at pictures and pictures and pictures, and For the longest time, I was dead set on just building the first floor, and that was it.
Yeah.
And I sent Chris the picture and was like, man, I think this is the one I'm going to go with. And I started building it and looked at all the bricks I had left over, and I was like, well, let me play with the top part of it.
Uh-huh.
Sure enough, the more I built it, the more I liked it. I was like, I ran with it.
Yeah, I got you. Got you.
OB says, a diner looks like an old train car, not this diner set.
No, I mean, there's some people that love it. I don't, but it just for me, it just wasn't for me because it seemed like that it's missing something. Like they should have added something else to it.
Yeah, there's parts I like and parts I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the big arch and how open the bottom floor is. Then you get to building it, man, and it grows on you. It's one of them that'll grow on you.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe. I don't know. Who am I kidding? I probably won't get it. just not for me, man. I don't know. Because like even like if you look at it, if you look at the detective's office, right? And I'm looking at it now. It came with like almost three buildings merged into like one modular. Like if you look at the detective's office. Or even like the pet, like the was it like the pet store? Yeah, even the pet store. Like you got the pet modular, man. You got the two buildings merged into one. With that one, you can even separate. Like with that diner, man. I mean, like they got stuff going on the inside. Like you got the gym and all that. That's but I mean, you don't see that from the outside, do you?
Uh, no, not really.
No.
It would be the furthest building away from it.
Hmm.
But look on the bright side, man. It's going to be around for at least 3 or 4 years, so you got to watch if you decide to get it.
Yeah, yeah. I got time to get it. That's probably end up happening. Like after a while, I just probably end up getting it, but it's not on my want list right now.
Yeah. MJ Brick says, so I saw Lego Freaks blog of the PA Ross Park Lego store and couldn't believe how many people went for the opening. They'll be going Monday. I recall the Kevin Hinkle stories, so I wasn't shocked.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. You know, uh, Maniac for Bricks. He worked at a pop up shop that I think it was like right around the corner from his house. I see that Legos are doing these little pop up shops for the season.
Yeah. But they don't. They were talking about it on Holland and Ballin a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, no pick a brick.
There's no pick a brick wall.
There's no pick a brick or the what I call it, the minifig stand or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. The build a fig.
Yep. And then I think they said something about VIP.
What's that? They don't take the VIP cards or something.
Yeah, I think they said something about that because they
Serious?
they was reading on it
Uh-huh.
and they're all close to regular Lego stores
Okay.
because there's at least one full-time Lego employee there at the pop-up store.
Uh,
So you know, the first year for them, they might be just keeping them close to regular stores to see how they do before they put them out.
Right. And I heard that they got they put an expiration date on them too. Like they got it, like most of them are closed down after January, which is like towards the end of the holidays.
Yeah, so like I get a Lego store in a couple weeks.
Hmm.
15 minutes away.
Is it permanent or is it pop up?
Oh, it's permanent.
Oh, okay, okay.
I seen where Lego Freak went to his grand opening
Uh huh.
and got the grand opening giveaway set or whatever.
Okay.
And I asked him what he had to spend for it, and he said $100.
Is it really a giveaway if you spend $100?
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right.
They're going to open my store, I think, November 16th. Grand opening until after the holidays.
Uh huh.
So how many times am I going to go in that store and drop $100 before they do a grand opening?
Yeah.
Probably more than I want to.
Yeah, and you could do, but you could do that right off of the brick wall. You could go crazy. I mean, that's where you can get your max. I mean, yeah, that's easy to do, especially off of the brick wall. I went in and bought like 6 cups of the black brick, like the 2x4 black brick, just for this
Yeah.
build, and that was an easy $100.
Oh yeah. If the wall's got something good, it's easy to spend just $100 on that on pick a brick.
Mm-hmm.
But it's catching it when the wall has something good.
Yeah, you know what? Fortunately, that Annapolis been stepping up their pick a brick game. So I haven't been to Tyson's in a long time, and I ain't mad about it neither because that was a long drive. That's like an hour drive, and but they've been stepping up their pick a brick wall.
You know why, don't you?
No.
CKB ain't there no more.
Yeah, very true, very true. Yeah, yeah. They've been stepping up. Yeah, but he usually do Potomac. I think he do Potomac and Tyson's. I think that those were his stores that he frequent. But he in the right spot now, like on the West Coast, man. I'm sure like they go crazy on this brick walls. That's why I would like the guy to go on the West Coast and go right to the Lego store and see their brick walls.
You want to see one, man? You gotta go to Disney Spring.
Yeah.
That's the pick a brick wall.
Hmm. I've been to Times Square. I went to one of them in Times Square. Yeah, it was right there. Was it Times Square? Yeah, it was Times Square, and by the Rockefeller Center. That's where it was. And that pick a brick wall, man, it was even hard to stay focused because you got people running in and out of the store, and so you're constantly moving. You couldn't even see what was. I mean, the jars went way up on the wall.
That one's what? The actual store itself is 2 or 3 stories.
It is actually no it's a corner store, so it's like it's an upstairs to it. I think it's like an up yeah it's 2 stories. It's an upstairs, um, but it's like on a corner. So I mean it's like the square footage is small, but it's just stacked on. It's like one store stacked on top of another, basically.
Shiny says Disney Springs may be next summer's trip.
Disney Springs, yeah.
Only thing with with Disney Springs, man, there for 4 or 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
You got to check it as many times as you can a day because it changes every day.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Like you'll go in the morning, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll have this, and then you'll go somewhere. Come to that evening, you're like, man, I wish I'd have got more of those. And you go back to, and the walls totally changed.
Going. Yeah. Always pull the trigger, man. Always pull the trigger.
When when I went a couple years ago, eh, I would ask if they had certain things or certain things in the back.
Uh-huh.
As I mean, we got so much stuff back there, we don't know what we got.
I believe it.
They said the wall changes constantly. They said a bin runs out, we just go grab something.
See, I'd be mad because, like, I mean, you would have to, like you said, you have to check that like on a constant basis, because you could miss some good stuff, man. You miss out on some good stuff.
The good thing is that a lot of eateries and stuff around there, so
Uh-huh.
that's we went in the evenings to have our dinner, and they're open till like 11 at night or something like that.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'd hit it in the morning
Uh-huh.
before we got our days started, and then we'd hit it right before they closed. MJ Brick says when you have large boats like Destiny's Bounty and Warship, you need large blue
Blue
base
place for
for
water.
water. Guess I missed something in the chat. I got 40 base plates for water.
And look like somebody making a deal. Somebody making a deal in the chat. Somebody making a deal. They said that's why I'm looking forward to pick a brick for reddish brown plates, 32 by 32 blue base plates for water. Mm. Yeah. Oh man.
Rick Spears says he wishes they make base plates in Friends colors. Just wish they'd stick to a color, pick a color and stick to it.
Yeah. But they do like every other year they discontinue one to make a new one.
And I came into it just when they was switching from the old green to this new bright green or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I actually ran into that. Like I didn't understand. I didn't experience what people were saying until like when you buy that Ferris wheel and
Yeah.
the Ferris wheel plates the different green colors. Like oh
Yeah.
yeah, that would drive somebody bonkers. I would be mad about that.
And then you couldn't you couldn't get the blue base plates. The blue base when I started, the base plates were gone.
Hmm.
And luckily, a buddy of mine helped me get all the ones I needed, and right after he helped me get them, they brought the blue ones back.
Say, ain't this a flippy?
I can't complain.
Yeah.
I'm going to do away with the green ones they're using now. Let me know because I'm going to have to go stock up on them.
Right. Go on and get them. Go on and get them. Somebody be selling them, right?
Yeah. What's going on, Brick Pasta? Iceberg, I'm gonna leave you for a second, man. I'm running in the house and grab a drink. I'll be right back.
All right, brother. All right. Shiny Bricks family doing good. Lego Spidey's out with his mama right now. Um, family doing good, my man. Uh, I guess I got to take him. I'm late. I guess I got to take him to go get Spider-Man costume for Halloween. He don't know what Spider-Man he want to be though. He went from the Iron Spider to the regular Spidey, and then he want to be Venom because he done seen the Venom movie. So he think he want to get like three costumes, but he only got one night to wear three costumes. I guess can't make a choice. I keep dropping pieces.
So you got any shows lined up, Iceberg, or is Philly it?
Uh, I was thinking about the show down in North Carolina, but it's so close to Philly that I think that's kind of a stretch. I was trying to talk to Plastic about it. I, I guess we're still trying to decide if we're going to go or not. Um, but Philly would be it, and then I'll definitely do Brick Fair because I missed Brick Fair this year because of the new job, but I'll put in for it to take off so I can go to Brick Fair because Brick Fair was pretty jamming this year, man. It seemed like it was a lot more people there this year than it was last year.
Yeah, see, I would like to do. Chris says, "What show, Ice?"
Oh, you say what was it? Brick Fair, Virginia. Oh, you're talking about in North Carolina. It's Brick Fair, North Carolina. So there's a Brick Fair, Alabama, and then there's a Brick Fair, North Carolina.
See, I had planned go to Alabama again this year because the way it worked last year, I did the show in Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
When it was like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later,
Yeah.
I went to Alabama. This year they're the same weekend.
Yeah, see, and that's tough, man. Like when you got back to back shows. I mean, unless you're a vendor, like you live for those type of shows, but it's as a displayer, man, that's a nightmare because you know, like you only can really choose one.
Yeah, I mean, Alabama would have been nice because I could stop and see Chris on the way down, drag
Uh-huh.
drag him with me, see Brick Vibe, but it's 5.5 hours, 6 hours to Alabama for me
Okay.
versus 10 minutes.
Man, my arm is getting twisted to go to Alabama, man. A lot of people talk about going to Alabama one, man. I may, I may do it just to see folks, man, and that's what it's about. I mean, North Carolina's closer, but um, I think it's a toss up anyway. I think the Alabama one's bigger than the North Carolina one. So
I mean, me personally, I didn't care too much for Alabama, but I went as a
mhm.
spectator. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, I wouldn't mind even doing that. Just going as a spectator. You got to show nothing. Just go around, hang out with the folks.
I didn't get to see or take part of any of the behind the scenes. I didn't get to see the yard sale and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But heck, anytime you can go to a brick show, that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. When you go with the people, especially with the people you know.
Yeah, there was no way in the world I was going to try to talk my wife into saying, hey, let's go to Alabama. And then she
you
found out, man, there was a show 10 minutes from the house and you chose Alabama.
be getting them divorce papers.
We had to get a hotel room for 3 nights. No, I'm good.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like you say, you got to make it favorable in the pockets. But I mean, I guess I'll keep my ear to the ground. If more people are going to Alabama, then I think I'll try to make that trip just to see. Because I think well, a lot of us will probably be going to Philly because I guess since this is supposed to be the last Philly show, so everybody gonna it's supposed to be special. So I think everybody would go. I think.
Yeah, I know. I think they said on Ballin' and Ballin' last week that
Mm.
Chad said he was going to be putting tickets out in a couple weeks or something like that.
Oh, okay, okay, chat for real, man. Yeah, probably this time around. I think I'll venture out in Philly more than I did last time. During the close days, like of course you can't go nowhere during the public days, but
Yeah, I've been twice and still haven't found time to get around the city.
hmm. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna make use of my time and get out.
I may venture to Brick World Indy in March.
Hmm.
That's just it's a 2.5 hour drive. I can do that.
It ain't too bad.
Go up as a spectator on Saturday and drive back home. I can do that, 1 day trip. So just do whatever it costs for food and tickets to get in.
See, that wouldn't, and That's what I said. I wouldn't mind, and that's probably the attitude I probably got to take. Like, just go as a spectator, have fun, buy stuff. See, that would be the dangerous part, like the buying stuff, because like you go, you can bring your truck and you can buy a whole bunch of stuff, and you're taking a whole lot of stuff versus watching your space because you got to pack stuff.
Well, I don't buy too much. I hate paying convention prices.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know.
I mean, we get cheap ass spoils this at Philly.
Yeah, he do. He do. Yeah, cheap ass about the people though, So I mean, that's why he about the people. So, but yeah, like you said, you ain't gonna get no cheap ass prices anywhere. Like you just not.
I mean, like, there's always a couple vendors that when you see them, you always buy something from them. I always try to
Hmm.
buy something from Eclipse Graphics and uh, Minifig FX.
Uh huh. Oh, I forgot about Benny Fig FX. Oh, yeah, I gotta. You just put me. You just remind me. Guess might be doing some spending tonight.
This was the last thing I bought from him.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah,
Yeah, I try to stay away from the vendors.
take my money. Take my money.
Oh, Abby Dabbles. That's another good one. They usually have pretty good.
Oh yeah, Abby Dabbles. Yeah,
I guess it's
yeah.
bulk, but it's not really bulk because they've got it sorted in bags already.
Uh huh.
Their prices are pretty good. I think they average out about the same as Bricklink if you factor in shipping and whatnot.
Yeah. I think you like I think it'd be helpful. Like how like some vendors they'll go off and make certain products just for that show. It'd be nice to know that they're going to do that prior to that way you can you come up with a game plan. You're just not because I'll mess around and buy stuff that I haven't even planned to buy.
Oh yeah, like my kids, Billy,
Hmm.
they bought fidget spinners made out of Lego. I'm like, you can make 10,000 of them at home.
So, but this one's Lego, Dad.
Yeah,
Lego.
we
You
want
know.
these. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you do. And they're sitting over there on the shelf. They ain't been touched since Philly.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back in the show mode.
Yeah. You bringing some new stuff, or you trying to revamp some old stuff.
The plan is I'm bringing everything.
What?
Yeah. As of right now, the plan is to bring everything.
Uh, so you bringing that big U-Haul truck with you then, I suppose.
I'm going to use uh, my January show as a test run
Uh-huh.
on what I can get in the van. If I can get it all in the van, I'm gonna try.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try not to have to take my tables. I know the tables at Philly are crappy.
Or you could be like Todd and just bring your own tables, right? It's like, it could be like, plastic bricks, bring your own tables.
See, that's what last year before the flood happened.
Uh-huh.
I was to bring everything, and I was going to bring my tables and all.
Yeah.
Because I built the tables for that, but they're so dang on heavy, man. That would almost take up the tow weight that I can pull with my van.
I got you. I got you.
So I'm going to look into seeing if I can maybe rent some plastic tables
Mm-hmm.
and just use the good plastic tables to show on.
Yeah, at least you know. I mean, and that way you ain't got to worry about nobody infringing on your on your tables there because they're your tables.
And then, of course, if push comes to shove, if I have to make the crappy tables work, Chris says buy a bigger van.
Yeah, you're gonna he,
If
he
I
gonna
have to
show
make
up
the
in
ta-
semi.
I have to make the tables work that's there, then I have to make the tables work that's there. Yeah, January's a test show. See how well I can pack it,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I tear it down from the show in January, it's just going to stay packed up until Philly.
That's the smart way to do it, man. That way you ain't packing in, unpacking, packing, unpacking. That could be a nightmare.
Well, we're gonna see. Plan is to bring it all, but if all of it can't come, I'm definitely bringing something.
Who's you gonna show up in the semi truck? That's what's gonna happen.
Hey, there's a guy who lives in the town. Uh, that's what he does. He's got his own personal freight business. I've thought about asking him, "What are you charging me to drive to Philly?"
Yep, here come the Hoosier family in the semi. Here they come.
Nah, I can't wait, man. I hate too long of a pause in between shows.
Yeah, because when you boil down to it, those shows that bring us all together is like a year apart, man. Instead of and I know that, like, as things phase out, like as Philly, like, but I mean, like, Phillies go away, there should be two shows in its place. So, but I don't know.
Hell, man, I've been so busy. I ain't had time to do nothing. I usually try to get down and see Chris, every 2 or 3 months.
Uh-huh.
I ain't even been able to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, work will take over, man. I know. Work will definitely take over.
And right now my work's starting to slow down, but I can't take the extra money to run down there. Christmas is on top of us.
Right.
I need to talk him into coming here. What I need to do.
Oh, talk Chris coming out there? Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris is a,
you can come up in January and help me set up for the show. There we go.
Chris is a roadie. He'd probably take the road trip. Yeah, he'd probably take the road trip, man.
January to be 15 degrees. Chris won't want to get out of the house.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm not even looking forward to the winter, man. We've been getting all this rain during the summer, man. I just imagine that, we're probably going to get hit real bad with the snow.
Ooh, don't say that.
Yeah, I just see it coming, man.
I do too, man. I hate to agree with you on it, but I do too. And I drive a snowplow.
Yeah, just it's gonna be aggravating.
So how tall you plan on going with that thing?
I was trying it, but I had some photos that I snapped off of YouTube, and I think I'm going too tall, man. Because the base. Let me see the base. I'm gonna show you here. Let me see. Uh, where's my phone? The base is right here. Now here's my dilemma, right? Is that this here, this one here, and this one here is all hollow, right? So I can easily pull them off and pull the tops off, but and decorate them. So I left them hollow because I didn't, I'm still on the fence if I'm gonna outfit them with stuff inside like office, business offices and stuff like that inside, or I'm gonna just leave it blank. Um, so I'm just undecided, but I think I think this thing gonna hit the ceiling. That's what I think. I think it's gonna end up hitting the ceiling. I got enough pieces for it, and like right now it's just sitting. It's sitting on the table right now, but I mean, if I leave it on the table, by the time I finish it, it should hit the ceiling.
As long as you're happy with it.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and turns out how you had it pictured in your mind.
Yeah, and that's my thing. I tore it down, picked it back up, tore it down, picked it back up. So I'm learning. It's a work in progress. So
Hey, I'm the wrong guy to ask how big to go because my mom stay home. So
but keep going, right? Keep going. It ain't big enough. Yeah, I'll see. I see. I know as soon as I build it, I probably have to pull it out the house and store it somewhere because it's just too big for here. So
yeah, like MJ Bricks was scope some of the stuff you had in the background. He says, Iceberg, you got a temple of air jitsu in the background.
no, I don't. I don't. I want to get. I had one. I need to, but I traded it in for something I probably shouldn't have. So I need to go get one. So anybody selling the Temple of Air Jiu-Jitsu, I need one. I need one.
Is that the one everybody was crazy about?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the best one I seen was what's the guy who does the trains? I can't even think of his name. Shame on me. Um, oh, he had that amazing train set with I mean that he was in Philly with
Dumpster
Finlay.
Bricks?
Yes, Dunkster Bricks. He I think his display of the air jujitsu was amazing. He raised it up and he had the waterfalls and like he had buildings and he had like the waterfalls like filled like with the buildings. It was crazy. You got to look at it. That was like the best display I ever seen. Yeah,
Hmm.
he knocked it out the park. So if you ever just look at it. Don't take my word for it. Just look at it for yourself. Just just definitely look at it, and you'd be like, oh yeah, it's. But I definitely want to air jujitsu. So, wow. Yeah, my little city. I'm doing a little Asian theme. So I'm just trying to do the Asian theme thing. So a little bit.
Have, uh, have you talked to BOT any?
Nah, man. I think yeah. I'll be honest. I think I lost my friendship with them. That's all. I don't. Those guys don't talk to me. So
Wow.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish I had answers, but I don't. So I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, he pop up on H&B every now and again, but you know, wish him good health and good. And, I hope his family is well, and CKB and MD. I hope your families are well, and I hope everything's going good. So yeah.
CKB a couple weeks ago, he popped on for a little while.
Yeah, he did. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, I know he probably getting a little bit probably antsy there. He in between, with his job, in between, working assignments and stuff like that. So
I know he,
you're doing your training, and then they're gonna send you somewhere. So
yeah, Mike B in the chat. Brick Pasta said U-Haul. I ain't renting no U-Haul. Then I got to pay the rental and the mileage, and that's
yeah, you ain't lying, boy. Woo, man! If I ever own a business, U-Haul is where it's at.
I think it's almost 700 miles for me or something like that to fill. At 49 cents a mile, two ways. Oh yeah, they're gonna rate me.
They see you coming. They see you.
Now U-Haul trailer, it's one flat rate. Now that I could do.
Uh-huh.
Or I just borrow Chris's SUV, leave him the minivan.
Yeah, I doubt Chris is a minivan type of guy. He's just not a minivan type of guy. He don't strike me as one.
He gives me a hard time about my minivan.
He said, might go to fisticuffs over that minivan.
We were talking about cars one day last week. And, yeah, I need to do that. He said, to the minivan? No. It's all good.
Yeah, as stupid as I am, I guess when minivans were a thing back then, they tried to change the name up and call it a stow and go. And so I'm trying to buy an SUV, and the dealer is trying to sell me a stow and go. It's like, oh yeah, we got these stow and goes. I'm like, stow and go. I don't know what it's like. Yeah, sure. He walked over to this minivan, man. I said, you obviously want me to walk off this lot.
I never thought I'd own a minivan.
Uh-huh.
I've owned two. Lifesaver when you got 3 kids.
See, and you know what? I wouldn't knock a minivan if you dress it up like the A-Team's van, with the red stripe down the back, and then, with the small wheel in the front and the big wheel in the back, so you got that staggered look. I'd be all for it,
Yeah, at least my minivan's got a swoop light sticker. Oh man, I need to do more sorting, but I don't want to.
Oh yeah. So you guys are so disciplined. I'm just I'm not that disciplined yet. I'm sure it's coming. I am. You know what? The ghost should have made me do the sort and stuff, because I mean, even at this point now, I probably should be sorting, and I don't. But that'll be my year long project, is the ghost.
I mean, I don't. What I got's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
4 1-gallon bags left to sort, and then just random bags out of sets that I didn't use.
Okay.
I keep up with mine pretty well, but ones I feel sorry for is, Julian and Chris and Haley and the guys that's been doing it for years, that's accumulated tons and tons.
Right.
Like Fick. Fick, I love Fick to death. He'll never get all his stuff sorted.
Yeah, that's tough, man. And like, who one person I did admire was Bot. Like, he didn't he really necessarily, I don't think, had to sort his stuff. Only the stuff that he took out of the boxes, but most of his stuff were in boxes. So I mean, it was kind of easy for him,
And then Chris, oh my God.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He'll never get through his stuff either.
Yeah, you can't get to it if you're constantly buying more, man. You know.
And I don't. If I buy a set and break it down, I don't mind that.
Uh-huh.
But it's uh, the bulk. You know, if you buy a bulk lot, or you got a bin that you leave sitting on the table for all the little extra pieces you get from the sets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't stay on top of that, man. It gets ugly.
Yeah, you know, I know what you're talking about because I got those. I definitely got a drawer of those extra pieces, man. You know, myself, and you just trying to figure out what you're trying to do with them.
But like I said, people like Chris and that they just accumulated and accumulated and of course, I got bins. I had bins where I'm building this project and I get it done and there's pieces laying all over the place. Instead of putting them back, I just swipe it in a tub and then I go to the next project and then that gets swiped into the tub.
Mm-hmm.
It's rough, man.
I believe it, brother. I believe it, man. Like you said, it's a never ending process, man. It is, definitely is. Yeah, man. Thank God for the weekend, man, because this week has been real rough at work, man. You know, like I said, I plan a lot of like I'm a event planner basically. You know, it's sad, but so it's nice to have a Saturday where I could just unwind and just just build, man, because it just the sanity of work, man, it's been killing me, man.
I understand that. I actually had to work the last couple of weekends. I sat down last week to start the stream
Hmm.
and opened up the laptop and was getting ready to set everything up. Damn phone went off, and lo and behold, I had to go out and cut a tree off the road.
Yikes! Yeah, yeah. That on Call of Duty, man.
And it ain't bad. It don't happen too often, but I always
Right.
really don't want it to.
Yeah, yeah. It pays for the Lego though.
Sit around the house all day and don't do nothing. Then the moment I start to do something, yeah, that's when it's time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's how it always happens. You know. That's how it always go down. So here's a question: what's a good? I'm gonna need some lights for this build to light the interior. What's some good lights to light this interior?
I
And I ain't trying to wire something like how like you see some of them folks like wire stuff on the inside and stuff like that. I'm just trying to have something.
I haven't got that far yet.
Yeah, no lights.
I dabbled with trying to make my own, and I don't think that's going to work out too well.
Hmm.
Uh, there's just so many places out there to get the lights from. I guess it all depends on how much money you want to spend, really.
Yeah, give me some look up. Give me some nice bright lights. I guess
I mean, you hear a lot about Light My Bricks, which I got one of their kits. I haven't installed it yet.
they kind of expensive, man. That's the Australian company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's like almost like some of their kits are like buying a set of Lego. I
Yeah,
mean,
see,
I'm sure.
I got the carousel.
The carousel one. Okay, okay. And you know what? That's probably end up. I might have to well, you just got to pay the people, man. You just got to pay.
But they say Brick Loot has really stepped up their light game.
Who's that?
Brick Loot.
Brick Loot. Brick Loot. Okay. Okay. Let me look at that. Look at that real quick. Brick Loot.
This kit right here, man, it's top of the line.
Oh yeah, like my bricks. Yeah.
I mean, they go all out on the packaging.
Yeah, because you basically paying for like a set of Lego, man.
I got,
So that I said, oh, for some lights. Yep.
I ain't gonna say what I paid for it,
Oh,
but
I know.
I got 6 Lego bricks with it.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's I ain't gonna knock. It is real good quality stuff. It is. I was looking at it, but just you're gonna pay. You gonna pay,
Oh,
man.
yeah. I went and looked at the instructions are online. They give you a website to go get the instructions off of. I got
Hmm.
I got to looking at these instructions. Oh my God, what I get myself into?
Here we go. Lights. Let me see your lights. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'll probably end up going with like my bricks, man.
I think they got do-it-yourself kits and whatnot. It's pretty much all just plug and play.
Hmm.
Battery's going dead. Hold off. Brick Builder T-Fall. Just bought my 3rd brick bank and 4th detective's office.
Ah, what are you building, Brick Builder T-Fall, with all those sets? Making it who's your size?
Said he paid I paid $180 for both without minifigures, sadly. 180 a piece or 180 for both of them together.
Yeah, because 180 for both of them together, that ain't bad, man. Minifigures come and go, bro.
Yeah, for those because there ain't nothing special about them.
Right. You can get that stuff off of the build a minifigure pile from Lego, man. Those are common pieces, brother.
Yeah, if you got 180 for both of them, that's all right price.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been on the hunt trying to look for some deals, man, but I can't. I haven't found anything.
Yeah, there ain't never no deals around here.
I even try to go over to what is that? A couple of secondhand places, like what's that? Couple drift stores, man.
Yeah,
Goodwill and stuff. I ain't that it's dry in there. You can't find nothing.
the only thing about the Goodwills here, they put their stuff online.
Hmm.
I've never been able to find any Lego Goodwills here.
That's probably why I can't find it here too, because somebody's there probably hip to it now, and they don't just leave them in the bin anymore.
I got Madhouse of Bricks is like 10 minutes from me. Then I got a Bricks and Mini Figs. It's like 20 minutes.
See, I wouldn't mind going to you said Madhouse, but you live near another one, don't you? Like, was it like minifigs and bricks or something
Yeah,
like it was called?
Bricks and Mini Figs.
Yeah,
One's like
I need.
it'll be actually right down a couple blocks from where the Lego store is going to be.
Oh, It's called competition, man. That's what it's called, competition. Competition.
Yeah, I'm a frequent visitor to the Madhouse of Bricks. He's got uh, a pretty good selection on, what I call pick a brick, bulk brick.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of just having, tables piled 4 foot high with brick, he's got 6 or 8 tables, and it's semi sorted, so
Yeah.
it's easier to find what you're looking for and whatnot. And the price is not bad. It's about the I usually get a bag. It's $15,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just about the same amount, maybe a little more than what you get in a pick a brick cup.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. I'm saying other than classic store, there's really no other off, like a Lego store other than just Lego itself around here. You got some. There's a few pretenders, but they're not a Lego store. They're more of a toy store.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a frequent visitor of the one that's right down the street from me.
Hmm.
I was in there yesterday. I don't even know what I got. Oh,
Well,
I
that's
got
kind of
some tiles. I picked two and got some tiles.
tiles. Yeah, you can never go wrong with tiles, man.
I know I'm gonna need some 1x6s on the outside of my sidewalks. So
Hmm.
he had a few in the bin, so I grabbed them.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I wish we had like more like non-Lego stores here. That would be a plus. But
Uh, Dude, Jude, I want to say the instructions for the alt build on the Tower Bridge. $20 or $25 on Rebrickable.
ah, not too bad. What can you make from the Tower Bridge? What's the alternate build?
It's a modular.
Oh, okay, okay. So that would be worth getting though. I mean that I mean you buy the set to build the modular to put in your city because I mean like you got a space like Hoosier, you got a good space like Hoosier, then you can put a Tower Bridge in.
Unfortunately, I never built the Tower Bridge. I opened it up and built the alt build.
That's what I would do. I'd open it up and just build the alt build. Just, so you
Well,
just
it's
with
weird.
that set, you just build. I mean, you would just need the set, no extra pieces. You know how some of you gotta have extra pieces.
Yeah, it said the instructions said no extra pieces,
Uh huh.
but I don't. When the guy was doing it or building it or whatever,
Uh huh.
he may have got his colors mixed up. I think we had to use 4 or 5 2x4 plates that wasn't in the set.
Oh, okay, okay.
The instruction called for white ones, and there wasn't no white ones in the set, or there
Okay.
wasn't enough white ones in the set.
In the
It
set.
was
And so
red,
you had to.
and I think some tan,
Hmm.
but yeah, if you're buying a set to build the alternate build, you probably got 4 or 5 white 2x4 plates.
Right, right.
or we just went colorblind and didn't see the color.
I mean, it probably to a point where it's not even noticeable anyhow. So you probably get away with just putting any color, and maybe, I mean, unless it was like on the front.
I mean, it's a cool build, man. It's
Yeah.
I forget what they call it. It's got a couple dinosaur skeletons. You brick build a dinosaur skeleton
Uh huh.
and put on the inside of it. It's real cool. You catch yourself, you're building it and you're like, man, why didn't they use a 1x6 instead of two 1x3s?
Yeah.
It's like dope. The set didn't have a 1x6 in it.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely do that. I guess once I'm done here, like when I'm done at Ghost, then I'll venture out because I had some stuff on my list that I wanted to build, like some modulars, like some custom modulars I wanted to build. So I think that was one of them though I wanted to do.
Yeah, I can't wait to see this ghost, man.
And
We've been
you know
hearing
what?
about it.
Oh
We've
yeah,
been
right.
we've been hearing about it for almost a year now.
Yeah, yeah. I started it in January, so it's coming up on a year.
And
But the way I did it was I didn't go out and buy all the pieces all at once. And I thank God I didn't. But I just kind of slow build it. Just hit $100 here, $100 there.
there's a guy that's going in to Madhouse of Bricks,
Hmm.
and he's building. He just built the UCS Star Destroyer,
Oh man.
and he
Okay.
he brick built it. He didn't buy the set. He bought the bricks and did what like how you're doing it.
Right.
So he says that's what he does on the weekends. He says he'll hit the bricks and minifig store on one day,
Uh huh.
take his list of parts, what he needs and whatnot, and he'll sit at that store for a couple hours, and then he says next day he hits Madhouse. What's going on, Brick Blaze?
Rick Blaze.
But he said he got that one done, and he's working on the first Death Star now.
Oh wow. Wow.
And he said, you know, he said there's some parts I don't have a choice. I got to get them off Bricklink.
Yeah. And I had to do a lot of compromise with that Ghost because certain pieces like um let me see. Let me see if I can find one. I'll take it off of this one here. So this angle piece right here, this angle piece right here, it's actually there's I think there's like 12 of them that you need in the dark bluish gray. Well, that's like a rare piece. I just found out. Like it's like people in the US really don't carry that piece. If they do, they got like maybe four at the most. They're all way over in like somebody in China somewhere has all of them. So I had to compromise and just go with the light bluish gray.
Yeah, but he said that's what he does, man. He said, I budget myself, $40, $50 a week.
Hmm.
And he said, if I can come in and, go to these brick and mortar stores and spend a day gathering parts, he said, it gives me something to do. And I cross stuff off the list.
Right. That's true. It definitely give you something to do. But I wonder what is the cheapest? Going to the brick and mortar stores? Going to Bricklink? And of course, it's probably cheaper going to the bricks and pieces store. It's probably, but the only thing about that is you're gonna wait a long time for them to fulfill your order. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I would say it would have to be the brick and mortar store.
Yeah. It
And
just so happens that I made friends with a Bricklink seller. And he lived like right down the street from me. So I check him first. I check him first. If Todd ain't got it, I check him first. And but most of the time he got it. And so I just meet up with him at the shopping center.
it's nice to have something like that around.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I said I don't go to Bricks and Mini Pigs hardly ever anymore. It's too hard to root through his pieces to find what you need.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
And you buy sets from him. I mean, he's really, really high.
Yeah, some folks could crack you over the head for some Lego, man. You see how cheap ass, he's able to, drop his prices because he know that you're gonna come back and buy more stuff from him. So he's
Oh
able
yeah,
to, and he's able to, he's able to do that. So that's why he's got a large customer base, because his customers come back to him.
yeah. And I mean, I have no problem with somebody making money.
Yeah, yeah.
I have no problem at all.
Don't make me pay no ridiculous price over it because you think it's the holy grail, though. When
Yeah,
it really ain't.
and I was gonna get rid of some CMFs. Which one?
Uh-huh.
And it was actually Disney CMFs.
Okay.
When they first come out, I was like, man, I don't know why I bought all these. Like, I'm gonna go get rid of them. And it was like, yeah, I'll give you $1 a piece for them. I was like, are you kidding me? He was like, no, dollar a piece for them. I was like, you're gonna give me $1 for it, and it's over there in your case for $12, $14.
Take it to the bank.
Yeah, I'm all about you making some money, but you're not going to kill me so you can make that money.
See, anybody else, like say if it was a kid or somebody that didn't know no better, that he would have made that deal.
Right? I mean, that's what they got to do. Like you said, we know better.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're always buying.
Yeah, he'd have made that deal. He would have made it. And somebody that didn't know any better.
Blaze, you want me to send it email or Hangouts?
Yeah, get on in here, Blaze.
I'll try Hangouts again. Let's see if that works.
I got a weird looking. Oh, that's why you're weird looking. Oh, you're not Lego. I don't know how I got you.
Oh, you found those too?
Yeah. So it went right in the trash.
That's where mine go.
I said, like, you're not like no one. I couldn't figure out. It was just off a shade. I couldn't figure out why until I looked at it. I don't know how I got it in my pile. I don't know. Somebody might have got me.
Yeah, I find them. It's where I bought bulk lots or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You constantly sorting through it.
What up?
What's up, Blaze?
Not a whole lot. Got
What's
home
going on, good brother? What's going on?
the other day.
After a while, they start to look the same.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was building something the other night, and I needed some 2x10 plates.
Mm-hmm.
I just reached. Didn't matter what color it was because it was like filler brick. I just reached in the drawer and grabbed a handful of them. down, and when it clicked, I was like, "Yeah, that don't look right." And I looked at it, and I was like, "That's why." Popped it up straight in the trash.
Yeah. Fake me out.
I'm building Ultimate Lamp or whatever.
Oh, you're playing with Nexo Knights, huh?
Right.
I got a couple of those in the drawer.
What's up, Brick Pasta? Got Kittenville Brick down there in the chat too.
Kittenville.
You sound a little better tonight, Blaze.
Yeah, I'm getting much better. Getting better. My
You
wife's
must be running low on the sealed set.
to install.
Say that again.
So my wife's upstairs waiting on Red Dead Redemption 2 to install.
Yo, I was a big fan of 1. You gonna stream that?
Probably.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
You know, if you get if you get a PlayStation, then you can just join in on the action with us.
I know, man. I need to get one, man, because I still want to play the Spider-Man. I still want to play the Spider-Man, man.
Yeah, I'm still working on finishing that one. That's why she's probably going to play Red Dead for a little while before I get to it, because I'm still trying to finish Spider-Man.
Okay. Yeah, I need to get one. I'd probably get one next week.
You know, conveniently, you can actually buy a PlayStation 4 Pro that includes Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, that's that terabyte one, right?
Yep. Only $400.
Only.
I mean, that's a Ghostbusters firehouse. You know?
Oh, I know it is, isn't it? You know, I ain't built that thing yet.
I mean, you can send it over here. I'll build it, and I'll just keep it in my city for safekeeping for you.
Safekeeping, yeah. Yeah, man.
Will a PS1 work? Well, I mean, it'll work, but not play Red Dead Redemption 2.
No.
That matter.
Guys, I'll be right back.
You might as well get with PS1. You might as well get that. You probably got rights to a historian. You know, if you still got a PS1.
Play Final Fantasy 7 and Tekken 3.
Right. Tekken 3. See which way I want to go with this. I don't know.
What you building there? I mean, a building, obviously, but
you play PS4 Spider-Man, right?
Yep, building the Empire State Building.
That's the Avengers Tower.
The Avengers Tower.
Yeah, the one that you said they.
Well, it's in a weird angle. I can see the angle on the back there now.
Yeah.
If it was turned around, I probably would have recognized it right away.
Yeah, it's taking me a little while, man, but I'm figuring it out. How I want to do it.
I have the set they made for the thing, and I think I really need to get one more of that set, and I'll just build like a small version, or at least just duplicate get some of the parts for the windows and stuff.
Oh yeah, man! I got a ton of those windows.
Money to build like a big one like that.
I got a ton of those windows, man. You can have them. I got a whole bunch of them, man.
Yeah, I will definitely need some.
I was
just sitting there looking at it. I'm like, it's too small. I'm gonna build like maybe twice as big.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, I don't know. I guess like some of the shots that it was in the movies, you never see like the how to walk up like the front of the building, like to walk up into it. So it's just left up to interpretation.
Well, like in the game, it is just like that. It's like a normal building.
Yeah, it's like a normal building here.
And then the top of the tower. Yeah. I really like the way that they're it. Well, and Aussie Bricks, for all that matter, his was massive.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Those are like three of the best ones I've ever seen. Was the Agents of Mox and Ozzy and Down Under, man. Those are by far the best.
I like Ozzy's has got his Chima Detention Center.
Oh yeah. That dude got an imagination, man. I like his Where he's got the immigration center, the Imperial Immigration Center, man. That thing's awesome, man.
Yeah. Trump heads that up. It's Trump and the First Order at the Immigrant Detention Center.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Welcome back, Hoosier.
Yeah.
Juju's got a PS3. I got a PS3 as well.
I got a PS4. I ain't played it in so long, it probably won't even turn on.
Oh, I'm sure. I played more Grand Theft Auto a couple weeks back and got lucky. And there was absolutely nobody. I was in a game online by myself. So I was able to steal a whole mess of the cars that I needed. Built me some money. It was great. I got like 4 or 5 of them stolen, and nobody came in and tried to stop me.
Yeah, Nate used to play it all the time, but now he gets on the Xbox and plays Fortnite.
Well, that's available on the PlayStation as well.
Okay.
Yeah, OBFD. He's going to pick up Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption.
Mechanic already have it. I know that Julian's going to buy it.
Yeah, ain't nothing like a nice little Western, man. Everybody like a Western.
This can't get into video games like I used to. No, don't get me wrong. I can jump on the PlayStation and play Grand Theft Auto with Blaze and Julian and Ralph all day long, but just to sit there and play it by myself, nah. But
yeah, those guys that hoop, man. I used to catch all the Blazers shows, man. They be doing everything else except for the actual mission.
Yep.
Pretty much what we do. Each other. Say, come here, let me kill you.
And then, of course, I turn it on to play it, and Nathan's like, "Dad, it's my turn." Dude, this is my game system. Yours is over there.
That's when you say, "Son, it's bedtime. It's time for you to go to bed."
I'm waiting for Julian to get back online so we can do some more.
That's what I do with Lego Spidey, man. Hey, time to go to bed. Time to go to bed.
I also got the Lego DC Villains game to play. I played a little bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about getting that one.
It's pretty cool. You make your own villain at the beginning. So I made that with he's got a skeleton head, and he's got like the fire. It's not fire hair, but it's kind of like I can't think of the villain's name, but he's from the original like Agents series. So he kind of looks like Syndrome's hair, but smaller. And then I gave him like wings, and he's all kind of crazy looking.
If you buy the the collector's edition, you get that polybag or whatever?
Yeah, the deluxe version. It comes with the season pass, so you get like all the DLC, and then you get the Lex Luthor Superman polybag.
Yeah. I gotta talk Nathan into wanting them now. See, the wife's on to me. She knows that I buy it just for the polybag.
You're maximizing your assets. That's all. You're maximizing the assets. Not bad, man.
See, I gotta find somebody that doesn't want the polybag out of there, and they just want the game, so that I can have because I need a second one of those figures to open up and play with.
So that's why, hey, Nate, you should get this game. And that way he gets the game and I get the polybag.
Well, you just buy it for Christmas and be like, look what Santa brought you.
That's a good point, Blaze. I like the way you think.
Yeah, maximize. You got to maximize those assets.
He's got no choice. And in fact, you could open it up beforehand, just pull the figure out and give him just the game for Christmas.
Oh,
He'd never know the difference.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I mean, unless he goes back and watches the stream right here. So, Iceberg, what do you think of the Voltron build?
Oh man, I you know what, I like it, man. It rocks, man. I do. I guess you would think that it would be the legs are, I just wish they did something with the legs, made them more movable. But I mean, I think that, but
yeah,
all in all, man.
My only complaint is I wish that you could fully transform it. Like I wish the bottom legs were hinged and moved without having to snap them off and then put them back on. I understand why though, for stability, and I do like how solid it feels. So and honestly, mine's not going to be. He's going to be stood up, and that's it. So
yeah, that's what I'm gonna just keep mine like that, and that's it.
Iceberg, what do you think about the cheap ass drop testing Voltron?
Oh man, that hurt my feelings, man.
That's for sure.
That hurt my feelings.
I couldn't believe he'd done it. There was no hesitation.
Right.
He was holding it up, and somebody said drop test, and he just went, whoop.
He dropped it. And yeah, cheap ass is a cold ice type of guy, man. Cold as ice, man.
I mean, if you got the money to buy another one, it don't matter.
Don't matter, right? You box them up, sell that one, and that's probably where they box that up, sell it, and buy another one.
Like I saw a video online. This is like a while back, and it angered me. But they got like probably hundreds of thousands of views doing this. But somebody took the Super Star Destroyer set, and then they threw it into their Death Star. Just watch the pieces go, and then they showed it again in slow mo, and I'm just like, oh my god, I hate you all.
I think if I ever did a drop test, I would just have to bag it up and sell it, because there's no way I'm going back through all the pieces and trying to rebuild it. That's just too much time, man.
Trying to fix that one.
Because you got to think about it, all the pieces that didn't break apart, you got to break apart.
Well, it's like Hope Castle. He showed us something a while back. He's building that gigantic. He's already got it built, but he's constantly adding to it. That translucent castle.
Yeah.
So when he, takes a section off of it to change it or whatever, that's all plates. So you can imagine taking this thing apart.
Man.
So what he does, you go to the grocery store, you get those canvas shopping bags. He puts it, whatever section it is, in the canvas shopping bag and ties it up. Just repeatedly drops it on the ground. So it breaks it apart, but all the pieces are there still inside the bag.
How many pieces has he actually broke doing that?
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't think it would break a lot. I mean, I wouldn't do it with an extremely rare set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you buy one of the Creator 3-in-1s or whatever and part it out instead of sitting there plucking the pieces off of it, put that sucker in a grocery bag and drop it on the desk a couple times.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Job done. Ken says the 2-year-old did a drop test on the 5-year-old's Destiny bounty.
So when was the fight?
Yeah, when people say, "Hey, how come you don't want kids?" That's one of the reasons right there.
Erica knocked one of my train cars off the table a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So when is her funeral?
You could have seen the look on her face. I couldn't even say nothing to her.
You're banned from the Lego room. Banned from the Lego room forever. You're banned.
I mean, it hit the ground. She looked at it. She looked up at me. I mean, she was waiting for it, but just the look on her face.
That was punishment enough.
And the bad thing is, we was on our way out. She was putting her jacket on, and when she went to reach back for her sleeve, it caught on the edge of the table and pulled the train car off.
Ouch.
Great.
Well, at least you're old enough to put it back together. You got work to do. Go and put it back together.
Oh, I didn't have to tell her that. She automatically knew. She started putting it back together.
There we go. Dance is finished. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. It's been a little over 2 hours.
Has it? Doesn't feel like 2 hours for me.
I'm going to call this one in.
All right.
Appreciate you jumping in, hanging out with me, buddy.
Thank you for the invite, brother. Good talking to you. Always good talking to you, man.
It's always good to see you, too. Keep me posted on that ghost, man. I want to see it.
I will, man. I'll let you know, man.
Blaze, appreciate you jumping in for the end of it.
Yeah, no problem.
We're going to head on the post show.
So,
People will jump in post show with us.
Oh, show.
We'll catch you all on the next one.
Peace.
Brick